My name is Bruce Wayne. I'm the Dark Knight forged in the depths of Gotham, a man who lost his parents in Crime Alley and has fought the city's darkness for 20 years. When Zod and Superman waged their battle, half the city was reduced to ashes. I watched my own building collapse before my eyes. The cries of my employees were buried beneath the rubble. At that moment, my hatred for the alien began to take root. In the chaos, I rushed toward the crowd on instinct, trying to save every person I could. That's when I saw a little girl trapped in the debris. After pulling her to safety, I asked where her mother was. She pointed behind me, terrified. The office building had already been turned into ruins. From that day on, I swore to myself, if a god cannot be controlled, then I will be the one to destroy him. I have no superpowers, no heat vision, no ability to fly. But I have a sharp mind and endless resources. After we agreed on the day of battle, I trained harder than ever. I built the battlesuit designed specifically to fight Superman. I found a way to obtain kryptonite. Then, I forged a kryptonite spear and gas grenades. That would be enough to kill Clark. On the day of the fight, I put on my armor and waited. Clark tried to reason with me, but by then, my rage had consumed me completely. To me, fear was more real than hope. I lured him into a sonic trap, weakening his powers with sound waves. Bullets and explosions roared toward him, but he quickly destroyed the devices. Then I fired the kryptonite smoke grenades. The gas drained his powers instantly. I threw punch after punch, years of anger exploding with every strike. When he was weakened, I smashed a stone slab over his head. He collapsed. My rage began to cool, but my determination to end him remained. As I raised my weapon to deliver the final blow, the Superman didn't show fear. Even in his final breath, he forced out one word, Martha. That name hit me like lightning. His mother's name was Martha too, the same name as my own mother. In that moment, something inside me shifted. Looking at Clark's pained face, I saw my younger self again, the boy who watched his parents die helplessly. I started to question myself. Had my judgment of Superman been clouded by rage and prejudice? After all, he had saved humanity countless times. I dropped my weapon, and instead of killing him, I chose to help him save his mother. But before we could act, a new threat emerged. A monster, born of madness and arrogance, Doomsday. It was unlike anything we'd ever faced. It could absorb the energy of every weapon used against it, and evolve from it. By the time it reached its second stage, its power already rivaled Superman's. Once again, Superman became humanity's last hope. In the midst of battle, when I was about to die, a woman suddenly appeared and blocked the fatal strike. Before I could thank her, she charged back into the fight. Doomsday evolved again, its power surpassing Superman's, its heat vision more destructive than ever. They fought desperately, side by side. In the end, I watched Superman lift the kryptonite spear and with his final strength, drive it through Doomsday's heart. Both of them fell together. At that moment, Lois's world shattered. Once, I believed Superman was the greatest threat to mankind. Now all I felt was guilt. I made a vow to carry on his legacy and protect the peace he died defending.